Okay, next up we're with Andy Long from the Marchesini Group. Tell us a little bit about what you do here.
We do complete packing lines, so I mean this is an example that we've got for today, but I mean looking at Marchesini as a product range, we started off with the cartoning. We've now developed in supplying complete turnkey packaging lines. To give you some examples, I mean we produce stick pack lines, sachets. Blisters is something that we're getting heavily involved in at the moment, and one of the things that we're trying to persuade customers to go and see is an open house that we've got coming up on the week of the 17th of October. In that particular case, we've got a new facility opening up in Italy, in Carpi, which is the biggest blister packing factory actually in Italy. And in that, what we do is we have an exhibition where people can come and see in detail exactly what machinery that we have available.
That's something to look forward to, and obviously great to be here as well to try and create and form new business relationships. How key is that as part of your strategy?
Building new relationships, I think, is always key, I think, for any manufacturer. But at the end of it, we are developing relationships that we've had for many years with a lot of the major strategic customers. So our biggest customers are GSK, AstraZeneca, Pfizer. We deal with them on a regular basis, and we have quite a big team in the UK that we use to obviously develop that relationship further. So 5-6 engineers. We have an engineer and a salesperson also based over in Ireland, and we can call upon them anytime to help us out in the UK as well. So I mean we have quite a reasonable team of about 17 people to be able to look after these installations once they're installed, and I think that's key.
We've been talking heavily about it today, Brexit and your opinions on Brexit and how it affects you being an Italian company and also having a base here in the UK.
I think it's bound to affect us, but the only thing I would say is we actually produce our quotations in euros, so it's not like we're quoting in sterling. I think the only area that it could affect is things like spare parts prices, which we do quote in sterling. But I think whoever it's going to affect our competitors as much as it affects us. Because our competitors are primarily out in Europe as well, so they're having exactly the same problem that we are.
And if we spin forward 12 months in the industry, what's your forecast for the way things are going over that next 12 months?
We've been really lucky because track and trace and serialisation is also a big thing with us at the moment, and I think it is with most of our competitors, but everybody's having to implement it. Going back a number of years, it was things like bird flu and swine flu that was seeing an increase in the amount of syringe packing lines that we were producing. Now it seems to be track and trace and serialisation. So I think as far as what we're going to be seeing happening over the next 12 to 18 months, apart from obviously on the blister packing side where we've got a new factory opening up in Carpi, and I think that's going to be heavily promoted, I think it's going to be things like track and trace and serialisation is going to be massive for us.
Thanks for your insight into the industry and best of luck with things here.
No problem, thanks very much.
Thanks, Andy.